you are new to my channel, hello there. If you are a subscriber and you're returning, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to take this mop of a wig and turn it into something wearable. So, stay tuned for that, and let's get started. So here's what you'll need: a mannequin head or wig head. I'm using the Garnier Fructis Style Sleek Finish 5-in-1 Serum Spray and a brush. Now I'm applying the wig to the mannequin head, and let's get started. Alright, so I sped this part up quite a bit because it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to be, in this clip, parting out the hair to do it basically in layers, in the underneath layer and the top layer. So I'm just taking that wide tooth brush, I guess you would call it, and just brushing out the layers. I'm using the spray to help it be more manageable to brush through. So this part is pretty self-explanatory, as you can see. And one nice thing is I've found that almost every Garnier Fructis product I've ever used, whether it be a shampoo, conditioner, or styling product, they always smell amazing. So the wig will actually smell really nice instead of more like a wig. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just keep brushing it out. I swear to you, while I was brushing this out, I thought I was gonna like break my wrist because of just how knotted this wig is. Literally, this thing has been floating around in one of my drawers for I don't know how long now. I used to wear this wig a lot in 2015, and over the years, learning about lace fronts and higher quality synthetic wigs, this one is just, I could care less about. I'm only doing this to get rid of it. So yeah, it was a pretty tough to brush through this wig, but any wig, I mean, unless it's like the cheapest of cheap, like costume wigs, any wig can be salvaged if you just take the time to do it. I'm pretty sure the actual time of this clip in particular was somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes. I'm not exactly sure how long it took me. I know it's over 10 minutes that it took me to brush this out, but it was somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes of just brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing. Thankfully, you get the sped up version, because I don't think you'd want to sit there watching me do that for 10 to 15 minutes. And also, when you're brushing it out, because I didn't have it secured to the mannequin head, I had a pretty firm grip on the top of the head to keep it in place as I was brushing. And that's pretty much it for the brushing process. Alright, so now we've moved into the bathroom. I'm taking some cutting shears here, and I am going to be cutting, this is normally what you would do to human hair when getting rid of split ends. This will take away some of the bulk, at least for this wig, because it doesn't have split ends, because it's synthetic hair. This is going to get rid of that bulkiness down at the very ends. Little things like this can make all the difference in the world. So here we go, snip, 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 snip. And I'm going to obviously do this before using heat on the wig, because it'll make it much easier to straighten it if a little bit of that bulk at the ends is gone. Being that this is a cheaper end synthetic wig, the volume of the wig is very, very high. It's a very thick synthetic wig, which I think is part of the reason why it makes it a little less believable. It doesn't move like human hair does. So yeah, just trimming off the ends here will make a big difference. And I'm just, parting out small sections and trimming those ends. Ignore the mess on my bathroom counter right now. I need to go and pick it up. And there's the wig head falling into the sink because I do not have a stand for this. And also, I wanted to apologize about the lovely face that is drawn on this mannequin head. My fiance thought it would be hilarious to draw like clown juggalo makeup on it and hide it in our garage to scare someone. This actually was a Halloween prop from a haunted house type thing that he did on Halloween. Now what I'm doing is I'm just removing some of the length from the front two pieces to make it a little bit more human hair like, to frame the face better. With this wig there are no baby hairs or shorter hairs, so this will definitely help remove some bulk from the front and frame the face. Alright, so I sped up this part pretty quick because it's, once again, one of those things that's pretty self-explanatory. Taking small sections of the hair and now straightening it on a very, very low heat with my straightener. This will help sleek or make the wig appear a little bit more sleek and not as bulky. This is honestly like the best straightener ever. I've had this thing for, see, I got it for like my 13th birthday, I think. So yeah, I've had this straightener for more than 10 years now, and it's never failed me yet. It's like one of those 20-something dollar straighteners from Target. This was the wet to dry straightener, and oh my god, I cannot believe I actually used to do that to myself. It was designed, supposedly, to be used on, like, you could use it on wet hair, and I used to do that all the time in 7th grade, and literally the holes for the steam, when I would do it, it would burn the hell out of me. But here is that finished straightened wig. Look at the absolute difference. Alright, last but not least, I am taking some Johnson's baby powder and applying that to the root area. If there's one thing you need to know about making a synthetic wig look slightly more real, it is using baby powder or washing it in laundry detergent will remove some of the shine from the synthetic hairs. I'm just using my son's comb that I have for him to kind of get the powder in to the top of the hairs and making sure it's not in the part, because you don't want that to look really weird. Taking it on my hands, smoothing it down over it. Once again, take my hand, smoothing it down over it. And then I'm going to, after I get that all done, brush it out one last time. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished result. As you can see, I can run my fingers through this easily before it was a giant rat's nest. Now let's see just how much of that hair came out in the brush. Okay, here we go. Okay. So this is how much came out of that damn wig. This wig I purchased back in 2015, I believe from Amazon for $30. It is a very obviously synthetic wig, and it is a set part, so you can't change it, and there's no baby hairs, and it's also not a lace front either. This was before I knew anything about wigs, so it's got an extremely hard part that is at the very front. So basically I learned that the only way to be able to pull this off is for a costume, or if you want to wear it on a daily basis, you pretty much have to wear a hat with it or something that covers this. And also the fact that this is a lower quality synthetic wig. It's very shiny. As you saw, I did add the baby powder, but there's only so much you can do, especially since I added the Garnier Fructis Sleek Finish Spray. It's going to add a little bit of shine to it, but that's the only way that you could comb through this bad boy. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you hit the thumbs up and subscribe to get updated when I post new content. Alright, thanks guys. See you later.